Hello, my name is Morgan Daub, and welcome to today's session on the Groups module presented by Discovery Garden. The Group module allows you to create arbitrary collections of your content and users on your site and grant access control permissions on those collections. Out of the box, Drupal only allows a person to view, create, or edit the different content types you create. However, you might want to be able to let them view or edit all content types, but only in a specific section of the site. Group also allows you to create communities. Users of the site can become members of a group. You can then decide what membership of a group they are entitled to, such as access to content only available to members of that group. There can also be different levels of membership to a group. So, for example, you can have administrative users who can create content and basic members who can only view content within the group. Some of these use cases might include classes on a school website, multiple tier subscription, content access, sub-editors on a magazine site, or sub-communities within a membership organization. There are a handful of different use cases here, but today we'll be looking at Discovery Garden's implementation by creating enhanced collection pages, of which the whole point is to leverage groups and to extend branding opportunities to different collections and objects, and of course restricting access to the collections and set objects by using the group's configurations. I'll take a look now at an example branded group object. We can see that the colors and site logo have all been configured to be something entirely different on this page, as well as within the collection page for this particular group. Now, to set up and configure a group as it's being used here, Discovery Garden has used this little groups icon on the left-hand side. If you click on it and open it up, we should see all available groups and beside it, group types. You can think of this much as a content type versus content, in that the group types simply define what fields and what access, what nodes, people and permissions are available for these extended groups that are created from this group type. I'll take a look at the manage fields, of which there should be very little to none available on this particular one. But we'll take a look at the content that appears within the group types. And this defines what content appears within a group. In this case, we've installed plugins for both the repository item, which is an Islandora object essentially, collection or page, as well as group membership users. User entities are also restricted in much the same way that content can be. Now that we have the content set up that should be applied to groups that are created from this group type, you can review roles and permissions that are also associated with this group and group type. Here in this example, we can see that there are a number of different group permissions like editing, deleting, creation, and whatnot, all those CRUD operations that exist around entities that we work with, such as nodes or repository items that are built off of nodes. This example shows only administrative and curator access, but it could of course be customized as you like. Now let's take a look at the group configuration itself for the collection and object we were just looking at. I'll click on the group icon on the left hand side, and back on the groups page we can see this sample group 1 is available, and if I click edit we can see what is available to change in here. Discovery Garden has included a title, a set of colors that are meant to complement the base theme, but they could be used in just about any theme as long as they're modified to do so, and a field to update the logo that appears on branded pages for all nodes that are a member of this group. Now, you can take a look at all the nodes or entities that are associated with this group by clicking on the, in this case, Nodes tab on the top right. We'll see that there's only two objects in here. One is a collection and one is a branded object. We just took a look at those. Now we can view the relation, we can edit the node, we can do quite a bit from here. So I'll open the branded collection first, and this is where we were once before, and the configured colors and logos appear here, just as they do with objects within this collection. Discovery Garden's enhanced collection pages will automatically add a new member of a collection to the same group that the object's parent is in. So it's automatic inheritance. Now there's still features regarding this that are still in development. We're seeing an in development box here in this example, but more is surely to come.